Question number 21. A web application experiences high compute costs due to serving a high amount of static web content. How should the web server architecture be designed to be the most cost effective or cost efficient? Option A. Create an auto-scaling group to scale out based on average CPU usage. Option B. Create an Amazon CloudFront distribution to pull static content from an Amazon S3 bucket. Option C. Leverage reserved instances to add additional capacity at a significantly lower price. Option D. Create a multi-region deployment using an Amazon Route 53 geolocation routing policy. Correct answer is option B. Create an Amazon CloudFront distribution to pull static content from an Amazon S3 bucket. Question number 22. A solutions architect plans to migrate NAT instances to NAT gateway. The architect has NAT instances with scripts to manage high availability. What is the most efficient method to achieve similar high availability with NAT gateway? Option A. Remove source or destination, check on NAT instances. Option B. Launch a NAT gateway in each availability zone. Option C. Use a mix of NAT instances and NAT gateway. Option D. Add an ELB application load balancer in front of NAT gateway. Correct answer is option B. Launch a NAT gateway in each availability zone. Question number 23. A solutions architect is designing a solution to store a large quantity of event data in Amazon S3. The architect anticipates that the workload will consistently exceed 100 requests each second. What should the architect do in Amazon S3 to optimize performance? Option A. Randomize a key name prefix. Option B. Store the event data in separate buckets. Option C. Randomize the key name suffix. Option D. Use Amazon S3 transfer acceleration. Correct answer is option A. Randomize a key name prefix. Question number 24. A new organization plans to migrate their 20 TB video archive to AWS. The files are rarely accessed, but when a request is made in advance and a 3 to 5 hours retrieval time frame is acceptable. However, when there is a breaking news story, the editors requires access to archived footage within minutes. Which storage solution meets the need of this organization while providing the lowest cost of storage? Option A. Store the archive in Amazon S3 reduced redundancy storage. Option B. Store the archive in Amazon Glacier and use standard retrieval for all content. Option C. Store the archive in Amazon Glacier and pay the additional charge for expedited retrieval when needed. Option D. Store the archive in Amazon S3 with a lifecycle policy. Move this to S3 infrequent access after 30 days. Correct answer is option C. Store the archive in Amazon Glacier and pay the additional charge for expedited retrieval when needed. Question number 25. A solutions architect is building a multi-tier website. The web servers will be in a public subnet, and the database servers will be in private subnet. Only the web servers can be accessed from the internet. The database servers must have internet access for software updates. Which solution meets the requirements? Option A. Assign elastic IP addresses to the database instances. Option B. Allow internet traffic on the private subnet through the network ACL. Option C. Use a NAT gateway. Option D. Use an egress-only internet gateway. Correct answer is option C. Use a NAT gateway. Question number 26. A solutions architect is designing a Lambda function that calls an API to list all running Amazon RDS instances. How should the request be authorized? Option A. Create an IAM access and secret key and store it in the Lambda function. Option B. Create an IAM role to the Lambda function with permissions to the list all Amazon RDS instances. Option C. Create an IAM role to Amazon RDS with permissions to list all Amazon RDS instances. Option D. Create an IAM access to secret key and store it in an encrypted RDS database. Correct answer is option B. Create an IAM role to the Lambda function with permissions to list all Amazon RDS instances. Question number 27. A solutions architect is building an application on AWS that will require 20,000 IOPS on a particular volume to support a media event. Once the event ends, the IOPS need is no longer required. The marketing team asks the architect to build the platform to optimize storage without incurring downtime. How should the architect design the platform to meet these requirements? Option A. Change the Amazon EC2 instance types. Option B. Change the EBS volume type to provisioned IOPS. Option C. Stop the Amazon EC2 instance and provision IOPS for the EBS volume. Option D. Enable an API gateway to change the endpoints for the Amazon EC2 instances. Correct answer is option B. Change the EBS volume type to provisioned IOPS.